If we're gonna heal, let it be glorious.
Various things trigger me on various days. Sometimes I'll open Twitter and see that another Black woman is missing, and some loved one of hers is begging for any help that they can get in finding her. Sometimes I'll switch on the TV and find that the news is reporting on anything except for the fact that every 3 hours in South Africa a woman is murdered. Or the fact that I, as a Black woman in this country, have a higher chance of getting raped than I do at getting a job. Sometimes I get overwhelmed by the media, so let me listen to a podcast. But then, as soon as I try, I'll discover that some of my favorite podcasters didn't create content for this week because they were tired. Not tired in the physical sense, I mean deeply exhausted by a world that continuously reminds them of the fact that they are not wanted. We are not wanted. So I pray. I pray and I ask God, what is it? What is it that keeps waking us every morning only for us to face a day flooded with reminders of the very activism that is our existence? We march and chant and vocalize and share only to have a tenth of the outcome that we actually seek. We cry Black Lives Matter only for our accomplices to tell us that we are bandwagoning onto an American issue, because they could not imagine how this problem could exist outside of the borders of the United States of America. Let me tell you something, that country only runs the media cycle because it is a first world capitalist giant. There is no level of suffering that is isolated. Black people everywhere know what it is like to fight every single day just to exist and be in the same way that is afforded to all other members of the society. As a Black woman, there are very few fights or issues or debates that I can come to from a place of learning as opposed to a place of experiencing. Although I wouldn't even know where to begin with a Black woman who are also members of LGBTQIA+, who could very well tell me to take a back seat and look at my privilege. We are tired and broken and fighting and living and breathing and still somehow here, reaping whatever fruits we can. Kintsugi tells us that the Japanese fix broken artifacts with gold. I cannot think of a better metaphor for the resilience that Black women display every single day. Some days are good, some days are bad. And some of those days, I wake up tired. It's kind of funny that I still wonder why, isn't it?